With you, I can be sad with you. Just take my hand and fly up through the dreams where the skies are so clear. With you, I wanna stay with you.
Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. If you don't already know, my name is Ashley, and if you're new here, welcome. Today, my brother and I are going antique and thrift shopping, so we're gonna do a little video and take you along with us for that. And we might pop in at my river cottage where Cody, my husband, is doing some tree work, so let's just jump right into the day. We are back from our shopping adventures. We went to a thrift store, an antique store, and then we stopped at Country Max too. Our first stop was the thrift store, and honestly I think it was pretty successful. It was really hard to film in there because there was a ton of people, and I'm not sure if you guys know, but if you do know, comment down below. Do they restock on Sundays at like Goodwill and thrift stores and things like that? Because I feel like I actually saw them putting things on the shelf today. There was a massive amount of people, and I'm like, maybe Sundays are restocking day, and I should take that into account. So comment down below if you know the answer to that. So it was really hard to film in there, so I only have minimal footage of that. But I found some great things. I found this vase here, which I thought was so beautiful. It has like a natural aged look on parts of it. I just thought so beautiful, goes with really everything. I can put it in any room. I found this book, The Vanderbilts in the Gilded Age of Architectural Aspirations, 1879 to 1901. I thought, how cool was that? And you could display it on like an open page of, let me give you a good page. I don't know, just something like that. I just thought that was really cool and different. I also found this wicker vase bottle, whatever you want to call it. Figured it'd be perfect to decorate on one of our shelves or above my kitchen cabinets, but I just love the look of that. I'm loving wicker lately, and I love that it's a neutral color. I also found this little stone platter. I figured this would look really good with a candle on top, and I could either put it in the living room or right in the entryway, and I just love that it's a neutral color palette. I've actually been looking for one of these for a while now, and the guy was restocking this on the shelf while I was there, and I told my brother, I'm like, go grab that fast before someone grabs it. I'm either gonna put it on one of our shelves, or I'm gonna put it in the kitchen right on the counter. But I thought, how cool. It's like, it's actually really heavy, like good quality. So that was a good find. And look at the detail, the coloring on the side. It's really nice. On to our vintage haul. This one was actually really fun. I've never been in this store before. I kind of like when there's a lot of stuff everywhere and it can seem overwhelming, just because you're really hunting for a hidden gem, and I like that. I like taking my time and looking through all of that. I found this vase that I was drawn to, just like a funky shape, very neutral with the dark tones to lighter tones. You could put it on a shelf, and it is a vase, so technically you could put some florals in there, but I think I would keep it the way it is and just decorate it like that on a shelf. And then lastly, I've been looking for a huge planter to go in our bedroom, and I found this one. I walked past it a bunch of times, and if you walk past it and it's still catching your eye every time, just do it. It was $100, but there was no price tag on it, so I asked him how much it was, and I said, would you take 40? And he actually went for the 40. So that was a win. It's huge. It's a huge planter, and I feel like it'll look perfect in our bedroom. So that was a really good find. It looks super vintage, and I'm really happy with all our purchases today. So I think now I'm just going to decorate a little bit, and then I think I'm going to start cooking up some dinner and figuring out the rest of our Sunday plans. So come with me and let's decorate. I forgot to mention, when we went into Country Max, I went there looking for a plant for my planter. So my brother and I go into the nursery, we're looking around, and everything was like dead. Very, very dead. And the lady who was running the nursery, she's like, I've only been here for a week. She's like, I know everything's dead. She's like, but nothing has died on my watch. I'm like, oh my gosh, you're completely fine. But I kind of expected that too, because we're going into fall. But I was like, oh my God, everything is dead. We're not gonna be able to find anything. So I ended up going inside, and I'm like, well, we should just look around anyways. And I got my dog, Henny. I got him these little toys. The one he's carrying around is a goldfish, which is so cute. And then I also got him this little hippo. How adorable. He loves small toys like this. It's like his favorite thing ever. And when he hears them like squeak or anything, I think he thinks he's hurting them. So he tries to be super gentle walking around. It's like the cutest thing ever. But gotta tell you about my little Country Max story. So let's start decorating and getting ready for dinner.
Do you love your toy? Is it your favorite? Hey, where are you going? Where? Do you love your toy? Is that your baby? Oh, it's making crazy noises. Oh, it's so cute.
So I have my shelf like this. I'm thinking about taking this plant, move this, maybe put it up there now. Let's see, take that away.
Put that up here. Oh. And up here. And then we can put this new vase that we got. Make sure we put it on the aged side. Like that. That's pretty. Under this one, give it some height and some color. Yeah. That's good for now. So I like how this is set up, so I don't think I'm going to put this over there just because then it'll seem too crowded, but maybe I could put it right next to my seasoning like that.
Alright guys, for dinner we are going to do matzo ball soup. If you've never had matzo ball soup, you definitely have to try it. It's super easy. You can buy right at your local grocery store. We get this brand of matzo ball soup, and all you need is eggs and vegetable oil and some water to boil it in. So it's super good. It can be bland, so sometimes I just add a little bit of salt in there, but the chicken broth really gives it some flavor. But it's my favorite. It's super easy and the perfect like cozy meal for fall time. So I'll keep you updated with how I make it. So it comes with 2 packets in the packaging. We make both just because we like leftovers of the matzo balls. But 2 packets of this, and then I believe it's 4 eggs and then 4 tablespoons. And you let this cure in the fridge once you mix it all up for about 20 minutes. And then you are ready to boil some matzo balls. So I'll show you how I do it. I find it easiest to mix it all with a fork. So I just do that. I got it.
There you go.
Then we're gonna put it in the fridge for about 20 minutes, and then we'll be able to roll our matzo balls. Time to roll the matzo balls. So I make mine about this big, which is pretty big because they grow. I roll them up, just like that, and they're about that size. Another one. Make sure your hands are wet. It's so much easier so that they don't stick to you. Roll it up and place it. Do it again. Then I just keep doing this until I've used all of the mix. Here are my matzo balls rolled up. Now what I do is I boil water in one pot, and then I boil my broth in another pot. I feel like when you cook them in the water, it's better because it almost makes it a little bit too salty when you're cooking them in the broth. And then at the very end is when you can mix the broth and the matzo balls. And then they will grow much bigger than this, so stay tuned. And here is our finished product. So yummy, so delicious, and very filling. And then we'll do a side of garlic bread with this. Sunday cruising with the family.
Like a bird on a tree, I'm just sitting here. I got time, it's clear to see. From up here, the world seems small. We can sit together It's so beautiful, you and me.
We just went on a sunset cruise through one of our local neighborhood parks. It was a great way to end a Sunday evening. I think now we're just gonna have maybe a little bit of ice cream, get in bed and watch a movie and just call it a night. So thank you guys so much for watching. If you haven't already, please like this video and don't forget to subscribe, and I will see you in the next video. Bye.
In the great outdoors.